Hello everyone, welcome in, welcome to my channel, my babies. If you're new here, hi, my name is Joshua. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Today we're going to be watching / I'm going to be reacting to MAGA MINAJ, girl, by Deleted, the one and only goddamn Deleted. Girl, let's go ahead and dive on in, child. I am 11 days late, child, almost 2 weeks late. Let's go ahead and dive on in, because, girl, I will say one thing. Nicki Minaj, she looked good in that dress. Okay, that hair in that dress, she looked good. However, girl, girl.
When I find you, I'm secret niggas and up the stick, bro, I'm taking two. When I find you, I'ma kill you, feel like, bro, I'm taking two.
Hey, look, I know y'all got spoiled with the super edited, cinematic, high budget Marvel Studio type vibe videos I was doing, but relax. We back to the regular dry ass editing for a minute. That fancy shit takes way too damn long, and I don't got time for all that. And to keep it lit, I miss my intro, guys. I'm the villain.
What they do?
Alright, so Nicki Minaj, or should I say MAGA Minaj, she really pissed off the entire internet. The whole timeline is full meltdown mode because she wanted to go to the United Nations and she basically pledged her vibes, energy, and gratitude straight to the Cheeto Man himself.
Please join me in welcoming a daughter of the Caribbean, a champion of the oppressed, and a sister in Christ, Nicki Minaj.
I must say,
Like, Nicki, I'm pretty sure some people have already said it, have mentioned it. But girl, Nicki, y'all remember her Black Barbies? Her Black Barbies remix? Black Beatles remix, Black Barbies. Island girl, Donald Trump want me go home. Still pull up with my wrist looking like a snow cone. She got a record, she got a hit record. I said, oh shit. Picked up my phone cause I had to call bullshit. These bitches having nightmares of my new shit. These bitches pussy and they don't ever do shit. Get it? Douche. Girl, what happened to that? Nicki, what happened to that, girl? $500,000 on a Maybach Pullman boarded, and I'm praying on my I forgot about that. And I'm praying all my foreigners don't get deported. Miss Nikki, put it in your kidney, girl. Sit down. Sit the hell down.
I am very nervous, so please. It is an honor to stand on this stage with you and the other distinguished speakers here today to shine a spotlight on the deadly threat faced by thousands of Christians in Nigeria. I would like to thank President Trump for prioritizing this issue and for his leadership on the global stage in calling for urgent action to defend Christians in Nigeria, to combat extremism, and to bring a stop to violence against those who simply want to combat and calling for urgent action to defend Christians in Nigeria, to combat extremism, and to bring a stop to violence against those who simply want to exercise their natural right to freedom of religion or belief. I stand here as a proud New Yorker with a deep sense of gratitude that we live in a country where we can freely and safely worship God regardless of one's creed, background, or politics. No group should ever be persecuted for practicing their religion, like I recently stated. And we don't have to share the same beliefs in order for us to respect each other. We're way beyond thinking or expecting or assuming for, the person sitting next to you to have the exact same beliefs. We're beyond that. That's ridiculous. But that shouldn't make one person feel less safe than anyone in any room.
Nicki is not Nigerian.
Who, girl? She said that's ridiculous. Girl. God damn it. I'm tired, Nicki. Just sit down, girl. First of all, Trump ain't gonna do shit. Trump ain't gonna. Nigerian Christians in Nigeria in Africa, they need our help. Trump. All right. That don't even sound like Trump would even care. It doesn't even sound like Trump even cares. What something that Trump would care about. First of all, secondly, she said what she just said at the end, something about the beliefs and whatever. Girl, come on, girl. People's beliefs, especially when a bunch of people, a majority of people like the Republicans and shit, when they believe a certain belief, certain beliefs, when they believe certain things, certain actions, certain laws should be put into place or taken away, that starts to have an effect on us, on certain people. It starts to have an effect on certain people. Certain people are no longer benefiting from a certain law, and or certain people are being harmed or hindered because of a new law. Girl,
Nor should she be speaking on anything related to Christianity when she's married to an sexual offender. I'm trying to figure out if the Trump administration thinks that this is something that, is going to get them favor with black people, because the way that Cardi, was with Kamala, if they really think, because they're so clueless, a lot of times they think it just, as long as it's a black person, we're going to go along with it.
Nicki Minaj is a Trump supporter. The banged up Barbie reposted a video.
oh shit. What was I about to say? Damn, I forgot what I was about to say.
Along so clueless, a lot of times they think it just, as long as it's a black person.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, but if you're a Christian, remember what it says in the Bible, what they be saying. You're a Christian, or any one of those branches attached to Christianity, attached to Christianity, forgive and forget. I think I know forgiveness, but I guess the forget part, I'm not sure, but forgiveness. So yeah.
We're going to go along with it.
Nicki Minaj is a Trump supporter. The banged up Barbie reposted a video of Trump and Melania with the caption, "The best to ever do." Apparently she got a thing for predators. I'm not making this up. I'm just looking at the track record. For you Barbs, if you think you about to be all over my page talking about some Trump now and Melania, you might as well let me go right now.
Nicki Minaj's heart may be in the right place while speaking on what's going on in Nigeria, but unfortunately, she's being in the right place while speaking on what's going on in Nigeria. But unfortunately, she's being played by the president and doesn't even know it, and now she will have to live with this decision forever. Out of nowhere, Nicki began speaking publicly about her support for Trump, but she may end up regretting her decision when it's all said and done. Influential activists like Amanda Seales and Tamika Mallory have spoken on Nicki Minaj's decision to speak on the behalf of the Trump administration earlier today, and are both concerned that the rapper doesn't have anyone around her to consult.
So Nicki Minaj really sat up there and let the Donald Trump administration use her as a ploy to get to Africans, to Nigeria. First of all, when was Nicki MAGA? Number one. Number two, why would she go up there and do that?
I don't know why y'all surprised.
Girl.
First of all,
Girl, we.
I don't know why y'all surprised. Girl.
Okay. Girl, Nikki, I don't. She got an album coming out, but the girl, that's in March. So there's that, but still, that's all a whip in March. In the Gaza's will, nothing happens. Child, look, I don't. Girl, maybe she wants some attention. Maybe this issue was weighing on her, was really like weighing on her heart or something, girl. Shit, girl, your guess is just as good as mine, girl.
About Nicki Minaj. I don't know why y'all surprised about Nicki Minaj. They got something in common. Stay the fuck woke. Literally.
And look, I don't like Trump. I don't rock with his movement. I'm not MAGA. I'm not a red hat adjacent. I'm not even MAGA curious. I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't play with that man or anything that looks like him politically. But here's the thing about Nicki's speech. This is where shit gets complicated because I truly don't think she walked in there trying to be evil. I mean, I really don't feel that way. Part of me feels like she didn't even realize she was walking into a political trap. I mean, if you listen to her speech, it wasn't malicious. She came in there with empathy, trying to highlight real suffering and real violence in Nigeria. Anyone with a platform should be allowed to care about human rights. And honestly, that's big for her to do that, especially because she has a platform to do that with.
In Nigeria, Christians are being targeted, driven from their homes, and killed. Churches have been burned, families have been torn apart, and entire communities live in fear constantly, simply because of how they pray. Sadly, this problem is not only a growing problem in Nigeria, but also in so many other countries across the world, and it demands urgent action. Protecting Christians in Nigeria is not about taking sides or dividing people. It is about uniting humanity. Nigeria is a beautiful nation with deep faith traditions and lots of beautiful barbs that I can't wait to see. When one's church, mosque, or place of worship is destroyed, everyone's heart should break just a little bit.
And that's where the fence sits, because on one side, her heart might actually have been in the right place, but then on the other side, the timing and the alignment made her look like a shiny political prop, whether she realized it or not. Because let's be real, man, the Trump administration loves using artists as credibility tokens, and Nicki walking in there thanking him like, hey Trump, thank you for prioritizing this issue. Yeah, that's exactly the type of imagery this team wants, whether she knows it or not. And honestly, she might genuinely not know she's being used.
I am joined here today by peace builders, by faith leaders, by those who saw violence, saw rising intolerance, saw the threats clearly before us, and chose not to look the other way. I am inspired by their work to build interfaith ties, to see the humanity across the lines which might divide us, and to fight for security and liberty for all those who pray. I look forward to our discussion today, and I hope it will encourage deepened solidarity for us to urgently work together to ensure every person can enjoy the right to believe, to worship, and to live in peace. Barbs, I know you're somewhere listening. I love you so very much. You have been the ultimate light in my life and career for so long. I appreciate you, and I want to make it very clear once again that this isn't about taking sides. This is about standing up in the face of injustice. It's about what I've always stood for my entire career, and I will continue to stand for that for the rest of my life. I will care if anyone, anywhere, is being persecuted for their beliefs.
Okay, maybe not for their beliefs, but you were targeting and slash persecuting. Oh, I forgot her name. Jennifer Huff, Jennifer Hugh. Yeah. So yeah. All right. I think that was earlier this year. Nah, that might have been late last year, sometime last year. They released the footage. They released the interrogation footage of Kenneth being interrogated and shit for what he did to Jennifer.
Thank you.
She looks happy.
Allegedly, I guess I think I guess I need to still say allegedly, for what he allegedly did to her.
She looked honored. She looked excited to speak on something serious. And she might have thought that that was enough. But from the outside, it does look wild. It looks like she's being played. And it looks like she walked straight into a narrative she didn't fully understand. And that's why the backlash is so loud. Because Trump's claims about Christian genocide in Nigeria are heavily disputed. A lot of outlets, Rolling Stone, AP News, CNN, they're all saying that the framing is misleading. Nigerian officials themselves have said it's way more complex than Christians being hunted. So when Nikki repeated Trump's exact script, it made people feel like she boosted misinformation, even if she didn't mean to. I can't believe either side, honestly. I'm not gonna just sit here and believe that nothing's happening out there. For Nigerian officials to say it's way more complex than Christians being hunted, I mean, what the fuck does that even mean? It's way more complex. The hell? That sounds like there's some shit going on when you say it like that, because wouldn't the answer be no, that's not happening? And then of course, I don't trust our side either, because it don't matter who's in office. They're always trying to go and invade places for no reason. So we don't know. I ain't out there. I can't say that it's true or false. I'm not out there. And even though everybody's saying that the information could be misleading, at the end of the day, what they are reporting is that 25 girls have been kidnapped in just 3 days. 25 in Nigeria. So obviously, when something that horrifying is happening, people are desperate for anyone with a big platform to speak up.
I think that is absolutely ridiculous that people are canceling Nicki Minaj because she said, President Trump, thank you so much for helping Christian Nigerians that are being slaughtered, killed, and tortured because of their faith. She made a simple statement, a very heartfelt statement about the state of the crisis that's going on in Nigeria. If you do not know, people in Nigeria that are Christians are literally being persecuted for their faith.
If you're upset because Nicki Minaj reposted Donald Trump basically sticking up for Christians in Nigeria and not being killed out there, then do you choose politics over God and not being killed out there? Then do you choose politics over God? I'm not understanding you people. If it were anybody else, any other president that was a Democrat, right? Y'all would be hooting and hollering how he is just the best president to do that and say that, right?
Y'all complain about celebrities not speaking up. Y'all complain when they do speak up. Like, there's no satisfying you guys. And then you pick and choose. And it's based off emotional reasons, never logical. Never rational, all emotional, based off of if you don't like the person or not. Nicki Minaj is speaking about the slaughtering that's going on of Christians in Nigeria.
Nicki is allowed to support.
But what about people denying it? What about people saying that it's more complicated than that? So what Trump and Nicki, what Trump said and Nicki is backing, what both of them have said, could still be true. Could still be slightly true. But no, they said that it's not true. They said it's more complicated than that. Oh, Lord have mercy.
For whoever she...
At the end of the day, this whole world is going to hell. At the end of the day, this whole world is disgusting. Most of us have one-track minds. We're small-minded, narrow-minded, closed-minded. We don't want to get to know each other. We don't want to meet new people, learn different things. We don't want to learn shit. We're working ourselves to death, working our fingers to the bone. God damn it, the whole world going to hell. I don't care.
She wants, even if it looks bad, even if she looks misled, even if the optics are MAGA Minaj coded. At the end of the day, she's a grown-ass woman with a platform, and she's allowed to make the choices you guys don't like. And I only say this because it's not like she on here like Stevie Knight caping and...
Everybody will understand Charlie Kirk, my white Zach. white zaddy, my white zaddy. Why Charlie Kirk is my white.
And on her knees or something, talking like boosting this dude up. I don't feel like she's trying to push a narrative down people's throats either. At least I haven't seen it. Besides her weird obsession with Jay-Z and Rock Nation, that's the only narrative and weird conspiracy shit she be promoting. Cause to be for real, everybody that was on that title deal, whether it was J. Cole, Rihanna, Kanye, all of them. I mean, she's the only one that seems to have a problem with the deal. So, I mean, I'm not saying she lying, but why are you the only one with the issue? I know she be having Jay-Z like, why is she talking about me? Why does she keep bringing me up? People online are split. Some think she's genuinely trying to raise awareness. Other think she's misinformed. But then there's that third group, the conspiracy crowd, who swear she's doing this for personal reasons. And that it's not that hard to believe either though. Cause let's be honest, Nicki's family situation has been loud for years. So when she subtly aligns with Trump publicly, people instantly started connecting the dots. Just theories, they're not facts, it's just theories. But the theories are loud enough that you can't ignore them. They're basically saying, is Nicki doing this to get a pardon for her brother? If you guys don't know, her brother is in prison for extremely disturbing crimes involving a child. It's not light, it's not debatable. He's really doing time right now. He is a sicko. He's disgusting. It's not something you could smooth over. It was a horrific case, so people are wondering if she think Trump could step in. Then there's theory number 2. Is she doing this to clean her husband's sex offender record? Even though he isn't labeled a child predator, he is a registered offender, and he has to check in every year for something he did back when he was 16 years old. And some people think she's rolling with Trump because she wants that wipe clean as well. Nobody really knows. It's speculation. But you know speculation spreads like wildfire, and everyone has their own version of that story. But then you got the third interpretation.
Allegedly. Like, girl, you want to wipe clean, but people been talking about and talking about it for so long, and it's all out on the internet, especially his mugshots. The fuck? Yeah, girl, we're not gonna forget that. He can expunge it, whatever. That's only if that is true, just whatever. But he can expunge it, erase it, whatever, all he wants. Delete it all he wants. We will not forget that. And especially, of course, Jennifer will not forget.
Maybe she's just trying to look politically active for once. Like she's trying to show she cares about global politics, human rights, oppression, something bigger than fans and Twitter beefs. Maybe she just wanted to be taken seriously on a world stage. But because of how sloppy the alignment looks, Trump beside her, the misinformation floating around, her own family scandals, it's hard for people not to side-eye the whole situation. I mean, whatever the real reason is, her message might have been about helping Nigerian girls and Christians. But the optics are what made the internet catch on fire. So like, you could disagree with her and clown her delivery or even critique the politics, but I mean, she still has the right to feel how she feels, whether she's right or wrong. The backlash makes total sense too. Aligning with Trump never comes without consequences, ever. Especially not publicly. Especially with her being a black woman with a fan base full of marginalized people. But whether you agree with her or disagree with her completely, it's still her right to support whoever she wants. I'm trying to like make sure we stay on this, because the way the world is going right now, if you don't align the same viewpoints, they're trying to strip your rights from you. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. And I'm talking about public perception. The people watching want you to basically align with their views and their views only, or they're willing to drag you for it. But you know what? Now that I think about it, I kind of figured she always has been a Republican though. She was just undercover. I remember she said something about Mitt Romney years ago and everybody got mad at her, and
No tea, no shade. I remember this. This was No Mercy remix. But yeah, I think she was, if I remember correctly, she was talking in the voice of the other people. The what did she say? Yeah, like she was saying, like she was like, I remember what she said. I'm a Republican voting for Mitt Romney. You lazy bitches is fucking up the economy. with a zombie Diablo Ando Dimelo Gandhi. I remember that. I remember that. I remember that. I need to listen to that. I need to listen to that. But hey, maybe she did mean it, or maybe she was saying, excuse me, maybe she was speaking from the Republicans people, as a Republican, like she was just whatever. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. Shit.
And she backpedaled like J. Cole and was like, oh, let me.
For understanding my creative humor and sarcasm. But yeah, it's sarcasm. Whatever. But yeah, like maybe she didn't backpedal, but you know what? Never mind.
Not say that. And she took it back.
I'm a Republican voting.
Okay, well shit, he played it. Okay, I didn't know he was gonna play it. I'll be chill.
For Mitt Romney, you lazy bitches is fucking up the economy.
So clearly she been on that side.
Out in Miami, I be chilling with the zombie Diablo Allo Dimelo Gandhi.
All right, she just finally embraced it. But yeah, that's her journey. That ain't mine. I'll never be MAGA. I will never support Trump. But I also won't act like Nikki isn't allowed to stand wherever she stands. Even if I'm looking at her like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Ooh, bitch. Yeah, Nikki, put it in your kidney, girl. Go sit down, girl. Please. Go sit down, girl. Carisha, please. Please, Carisha, please. Go sit down, please. Please. Like, girl, sit down, girl. Hush. Melo Gandhi. Lamborghini Mercy. Hey, yo shit, she's so thirsty. I mean that you see Lambo with your girl, she trying to jerk me or whatever. But yes, girl. I hate it when he be playing these scary games. First off, cause no tea, no shade. It's distracting. It's distracting. Like it's like nigga, I'm like, cause I don't want to get jump scared and shit. First of all, and secondly, girl. But like I said, just y'all, it's not hard. Nikki, you too, girl. Like Nikki, it's not y'all. It's not hard to do research. It's not hard to do research. It's really not. I mean, hell, the Nigerian officials say that it's more complicated than that. So maybe you'll have to really do some deep dive research, or maybe hell, you just don't even know. You just basically, it's just not out there about the Nigerian Christian stuff like that. It's like not out there. It's not able for you to research. However, y'all gotta read the room. Nikki, you gotta read the room. You're supposed to read the room. You're supposed to read the room, girl. And I understand you didn't want to be a follower, like the Trump racism hate bandwagon. Even though he is, but whatever. Like the Trump bandwagon and shit. But girl, this ain't it, girl. This ain't it. I hope you working on that music for March. when it comes out in whenever. Yeah, I hope you're working on that music for when it comes out in March, girl. Shit, I'm just tired. Shout out to Deleted, girl. Nikki, girl, do some research. Go sit down, girl. I'm tired. But yeah, shout out to Deleted and shit. Damn. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank y'all so much for stopping by. Period. It's been a hot minute since I reacted to Deleted. And my next one, not tonight, but my next one is gonna be this video right here. This nigga, ugh, disgusting. Disgusting. A fucking demon. Anyways, if y'all want to, like, comment, share, subscribe, and also make sure y'all love and take care of yourselves. Please make sure y'all love and take care of yourselves. Okay, my babies? Mentally, verbally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. Bye bye. See y'all later.